Hey guys, so normally I make machinima videos, but I decided to do something a little different today. Now lots of people have been making videos about botting, and so I decided I'm going to make a video about the botting in Suramar. So I was looking for bots, and I typed in Suramar and found this. And these guys are obviously bots. They are all hunters, and they're all in the guild level lords. And so I decided to go to Suramar and try to find these guys. Now I never actually did find these specific bots, although they obviously exist. I did find other bots in Suramar. So these are not the bots that I showed you earlier, but these are obviously bots. They are all casting the same spells, they are all hunters and mages, they're standing in the same spot, and they're just killing things over and over again. So I sat around and watched these guys for a while, and I also noticed that for some reason, it seems that if they don't take damage, at least for a certain amount of time, they get on their mount. I don't know why they would do this, because they don't go anywhere with their mount, and they instantly get hit by a guard that comes at them and then they kill them. So I don't know if it's an effort to blend in, which is a kind of a feeble attempt. It's like, why would that make people think you're not a bot? Regardless, it's kind of odd. So anyway, I just kind of went around reporting all the bots, and then I left the city and found even more bots doing the same thing just outside the city. As you can see, these bots are just doing the exact same thing as the other ones. Same rotations, both hunters and mages, same gear, and they're also in the same guild. So, after I found these guys, I watched them for a while. They do the exact same thing, and I went around reporting them. After that, I stopped playing, and then I came back a few hours later, around 2 hours or so, and all the bots were in the exact same place, doing the exact same thing. So after I found these guys again, I decided to look up the guilds that the bots were in. So the first guild that I will show here is Dahle, which is the Alliance botting guild that I found. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty obviously a botting guild. Nothing too special. I mean, look at this. They're almost all mages and hunters, max level. They all look pretty much the same. It's pretty obvious. And when you look at the item levels of the hunters and the mages, they are all item level 389. And their only achievements are for getting gold. And now the next guild is the Horde guild that you saw in the same place as that Alliance one. In both places that I found the bots, both guilds were present. It was kind of weird. And in this guild, whose name I don't know how to pronounce, by the way, so I'm not even going to try. So, this is pretty much just like the last one, where most of the characters are the same classes, same item levels, same looks. They have a few other players, and I don't really know what they are or what they're for, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same. Same achievements and stuff, too. This last guild you're going to see is actually the first guild I showed you, the Level Lords. Now, there's actually some pretty interesting stuff here. So the first thing different here you'll probably notice is that, well, they're all trolls for one thing, at least for the most part. But there is also way more of them. There's 109 members in this guild, compared to about the 30 or so that the others had. Now, I have not actually seen any of these boss, but they are clearly around Surmar because I found the list of all of them. Also, when I found them on that list, I didn't actually record this, but I went to the bots and I tried to invite them. I did this for all the bots actually. And the others, it said, the little bot on the screen in the chat box, like, you invited whatever his name is into your group. But when I tried to invite these guys, it said they were already in a group, which is also something different than the other bots. And I'm not entirely sure what they would gain by being in a group. I mean, I can't really think of why that would matter. And there's also one more thing about this particular botting guild that I think really shows what a poor job Blizzard is doing of getting rid of the bots. And that is that this guild, this botting guild, has been around ever since 2010. Which means that Blizzard has not banned the bots in this guild, or at least not enough and not frequently enough, that it is still profitable for them to do this after 10 years. Anyway, so Suramar seems to be filled with bots, and I'm not entirely sure why. Regardless, I think Blizzard needs to do more about the bots. I mean, they banned them so infrequently that one guy has been able to do this for 10 years without being in danger of being shut down. This is also the first video like this that I have made, so be sure to tell me what you think about in the comments below, and I guess that's it. I'll see you later.